Hello and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to read about the Godavari and Krishna River Basin mostly. And in the previous video, we were left with a discussion on the Western rivers. So I've told you earlier that the river Narmada basically originates from Amarkantak and then passes uh, through the states of Maharashtra and Gujarat. It is a west-flowing river. So there's a valley. So here there are the Vindhyan mountains, then Narmada River, then the Tapi, and then the Satpura mountain ranges. So these are basically block mountains, the Vindhya and Satpura. So like here there is Vindhya, here there's Satpura, and these are in the Horst, and in the gravel, from the gravel flows the rivers of Narmada and Tapi. So Tapi is also a west flowing river. It also originates here near to the Satpura ranges and then passes Maharashtra and then eventually passes Gujarat and drains into the Arabian Sea. So, one of the major rivers in southern India is the Godavari River. So, it originates from Maharashtra, passes through the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and eventually drains into the Bay of Bengal. So, Godavari River originates from Triambakeshwar. Uh, there has been a famous place over here which is called the Nandua Mandameshwar. It is a man-made lake and it has been declared a Ramsar site. So, the Godavari River, this is a rough drainage pattern of Godavari River. So there are many tributaries of it. So the important left bank tributaries are Pranahita, Indravati, and Sabri. So three major rivers which are Ganga, Vardha, and Ganga. They merge uh, and form Pranahita, which eventually joins Godavari at a place called Kaleshwaram. The Telangana government has recently proposed irrigation project in order to supply water to the state's dry region in this area. So the Kaleshwaram project, which is at a confluence of uh, the Pranahita and Godavari rivers. So Vardha and Vainganga originate from Madhya Pradesh, whereas Vainganga originate from Maharashtra. All of these merge at the borders of Maharashtra and Telangana, and in Telangana they eventually meet with Godavari, where the confluence of these three rivers is called Pranahita. Pranahita meets with Godavari at Kaleshwaram. So there's another major tributary which is called Indravati, about which we have read in the previous video. So Indravati originates from the state of Odisha, travels through Chhattisgarh and then merges with Godavari. So there is Chitrakoot Falls located over here. Also in Chhattisgarh there is Indravati National Park, which is on the banks of the Indravati River. So another tributary is the river Shabri. Shabri originates from Odisha and then merges with Godavari at in Andhra Pradesh. So here on the banks of this confluence is the Papikonda National Park. So these were the left bank tributaries of Godavari. So one of the major right bank tributary is the river Manjra. So it originates from Maharashtra, travels through Karnataka, and then eventually merges with Godavari in the state of Telangana. So the right bank tributary is Manjra. So the river Krishna. Krishna is also one of the prominent rivers of South India, and it originates at Mahabaleshwar in the state of Maharashtra. So this is the pattern which the river Krishna follows, and it eventually drains into Bay of Bengal. So the states through which it passes are Maharashtra, Karnataka, um, from the border between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh also. So the major left bank tributaries of Krishna are Bhima and Musi. So Musi basically originates from Hyderabad in Telangana. So this is Musi, and Bhima river originates from Maharashtra and then eventually merges with Krishna in Karnataka. So this is the Bhima river. It is famous for the uranium deposits. So there are many right bank tributaries of Krishna. First of them is Koyna, which originates from Maharashtra. It is A river-induced seismicity. Like it was recently in news for river reservoir-induced seismicity. Then there is Ghat Malaprabha from Karnataka, and the major tributary which is Tungabhadra. Tungabhadra is basically formed by the confluence of two major rivers which are Tunga and Bhadra. There is Bhadravati Tiger Reserve and Steel Plant on the banks of the Bhadra River. Then the famous historic town of Hampi is located in the on the banks of the Tungabhadra River. Then we have the Raichur Duab, which was also known for the Vijayanagar kingdom. So here, this is the Raichur Duab between uh, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. So this eventually, the Tungabhadra River eventually merges with the river Krishna in Andhra Pradesh. So we also have Nagarjun Sagar Shri Salem Biosphere Reserve near to the Krishna River. So recently there have been uh, plans for a Pattisena lift irrigation project and Polavaram Dam by Andhra Pradesh in order to link Krishna and Godavari. So this historic Bhadrachalam Ram temple is located on the banks of the river Godavari over here. So we also have the Koleru Lake, which is located over here in Karnataka. So moving on to the national parks and other sites in Maharashtra, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. So over here, let's go on to Maharashtra first. So the national parks in Maharashtra are, first of them is the Sanjay National Park or the Sanjay Borivali National Park. It is also an international bird area, and the Kanhari caves and the Kirby shrubs are famous over here. Then we have the Gugamal National Park, the Page National Park, which is located both in Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, the Tadoba Andheri National Park, which is located on the Andhari River, sorry. Then we have the Navegaon National Park and the Chandoli National Park, which is located between the rivers Venna and Koyna. So these are the tributaries of Krishna, Venna and Koyna. So, uh, first about the Tadoba Andheri. So, as we have read earlier, there is this Ven Ganga, which basically originates from Madhya Pradesh, and uh, the tributaries of Ven Ganga are Andhari, Pinch, Andhari, and Vardha. So, Tadoba National Park and the Navegaon National Park, the tiger reserves in this area are the Sahedri Tiger Reserve. So, Sahedri is basically the merger of Chandoli National Park and Koyna. So, this basically forms the Sahedri Tiger Reserve. Then we have Melghat, Guggal, Bor, Tadoba National Park, which is also a tiger reserve, Pench, and Navegaon, which is a national park as well as a tiger reserve. So these were the national parks and tiger reserves in the state of Maharashtra. So this is one also tributary Manjira or Manjara, which is a right bank tributary of Godavari, which we've read earlier. Then moving on to the state of Telangana. So Telangana basically has uh, three national parks, all of them located near to the capital city of Hyderabad. So the Kasu Brahma National Park, which is located near to the Jubilee Hills, Banjara Hills, mostly Banjara Hills, the Kasu Brahma National Park, then the Mruguvani National Park, and the Mahavir Harina National Park, which is known for deers. Telangana also has a tiger reserve, which is the Kaval Tiger Reserve. Also, there is one more tributary of Godavari, which originates from Telangana, which is the Manev. This is also a right bank tributary. Then we have Etunagaram Wildlife Sanctuary, which was recently in news because of the forest fires. This is also in Telangana. And then you've read about the Musi River, which basically originates from Hyderabad. So if you have been to Hyderabad, you would not find Musi as a very palatable or as a very nice river. You would not even find it as a river. Then moving on to the state of Andhra Pradesh. So, as we've read earlier, there is Papikonda National Park, which is on the banks of the river Godavari. Papikonda National Park has Kanchu Mekha, which is the dwarf goat. So, this is species is very popular in Papikonda National Park. So, there are basically two national parks in this area, three national parks. So, first is Papikonda, then we have Rajiv Gandhi or Rameshwaram National Park, then Shri Venkateshwara National Park. So these basically, both of them, Rajiv Gandhi and Shri Venkateshwara, lie in the Seshachalam Biosphere Reserve, which is known for slender loris, or what do you say as red sanders, the tree which was mostly in news and also in one of the famous South Indian movies. So the Rajiv Gandhi National Park is located on the banks of the river Pennar. We also have the Kolziro Lake, which is a Ramsar site, which is between this Krishna and Godavari rivers. Then in Telangana, we read only about the one tiger reserve, which is Kaval. However, there is one more, which is the Amrabad Tiger Reserve. So it is like closer to the border of Andhra Pradesh. Then we have Nagarjun Sagar Sri Salem. This is the largest tiger habitat. This is a tiger reserve, Nagarjun Sagar Sri Salem. So this was all about Maharashtra, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. I'll see you guys in the next video where we discuss about the tributaries and the drainage system of Kaveri and this very biosphere reserve, Nilgiri biosphere reserves, and the extent of biodiversity in this region. This is a very biodiversity dense area. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, see ya, bye, and just 26 days left for the upcoming examination. Thank you.